Hi everyone, this is Vidur. I work in Juniper Networks and welcome to this new video. In this video, I will try to cover a topic which has caused some confusion online among some partners and customers. So I'll throw some light on it and clear the confusion hopefully around on how to configure that on the dashboard and what does that feature really mean. Okay, so let's go to the MIST dashboard. This video is about the topic of approved clients, right? In the last video I discussed about banning of a client, how to ban a wireless client. This video I'm going to talk about something which connects to approving of a wireless client. Okay, so if you go back to the home page, let me take you back to the home page again and go on the site and click on security. I come to this page where I'm able to now click on view client classification at the top, and once I do that, I get the option of banning a client and approving a client. Okay. So what the confusion is that a lot of people and customers and partners think that this approved clients is for MAC authentication on the SSID. It is not used for that. Okay, this is not true. So I'm going to tell you what is this approved client, what does it mean, and in which scenario do we use it. Okay, so anyway, approved clients is basically when you enter a MAC address here of a client and then you add, or you can upload it via a list of MAC addresses. Also, you can upload using the Excel file, and then the MAC addresses will be added right here under this. Okay, so for me to explain you what approved clients mean, I need to go on to live demo. This is my home org. It doesn't have much data, so I'll go to the live demo and show you what it means. This is exactly what live demo org means, org is. And then let's go to security. So approved clients is directly connected to the rogue access points. Okay, it is only used in the rogue access point scenario. So let's see what this page tells us. This page, let me move my thumbnail here. Okay, awesome. So this page gives us the threats, which are the wired rogue access points. Okay, these access points are connected on the wired or on our network, and they are called wired rogues. Now, the number of clients connected to the wired rogues on the wireless, if I click on this, I'm going to see these clients are connected wirelessly on my wired rogues. Okay, so this is what it means. Now, if I click on, now anyway, these rogues are very these are malicious rogues. I don't want them to be on my network, so I can quickly go to actions at the right hand side, click on the button, and it gives me an option to terminate the rogues. Okay, let me zoom in so that you get an option to see terminate rogue. What does it mean? Now, if I click on terminate rogue, I am effectively sending a de-auth frame to all these 5 clients. That is what terminating a rogue means. I'm going to terminate these clients which are wirelessly connected on my wired rogue. Okay. Now, for example, if we are doing some testing in our network, and probably we have an AP that is plugged into the network, and we have a legitimate client that we want to test with. Okay, but there are some other clients which are also connecting and hopping onto the SSID and getting connected onto the wired rogue AP, and we do not want that to happen. But we do have one legitimate client that we want to stay connected so that we can test on it. Okay, that is the legitimate client whose MAC address we're going to put in the approved client here. Okay, this is anyway a live demo, so you see multiple MAC addresses already added. But that is the legitimate MAC address that you will add here to approve, which means if I put that MAC address in that approved client list, that wireless client will not appear here. That is my approved client. These clients are rogue clients now. Okay, so that legitimate client will not appear here. Now, if it doesn't appear here, even if I send a de-auth through the terminate rogue option, that client will not be sent a de-auth. So that client will not get disconnected. Okay, that is what it means to have a list of approved clients that is not connected to MAC authentication on the SSID. Okay, we do not do direct MAC authentication on the SSID. We do it via radius lookup. And by the way, this is for everybody out there who's running a wireless network. Stay away from MAC authentication. You do not want to go down that road. MAC auth is an obsolete method of authentication. It has been It has been clearly stated in various IEEE forums also that MAC authentication should not be used for client authentication. Okay. And also because of the MAC randomization feature coming in, where the MAC addresses keep changing whenever the client connects onto the SSID. So MAC auth really becomes null and void in a way. Okay. So read more about MAC randomization if you want to, but stay away from MAC authentication. If your customers want to do that, try to push them towards the multi-PreShared key option that we have. I've made a video on that as well, so feel free to explore that. That will serve as a good substitute for MAC authentication and a very, very, very feasible option for them. But as far as the approved clients are concerned, approved clients, if I add the MAC address here in the approved list, my rogue clients, the de-auth that I'm going to send will only be to the rogue clients, and my approved client will not appear in this list now. So I can safely test with that client, whereas the other clients which should not be on the AP and they are still on this AP, they will get a de-auth and they will get disconnected. Okay, that is exactly what an approved client list means. Anyway, I'm going to quickly cover the other part as well. So if I go on, let me go back to my own org. If I go on to the SSID page, this is the template. I'll go to the SSID page. Now, what we do is we give an option for MAC authentication by radius lookup. There is no option. You can define the list of MAC addresses on the radius server, and then it's going to query the radius server and get the approval of the MAC address and basically get authenticated. We do not do it directly. It's an obsolete method of doing it. So stay away from MAC auth as much as you can. Okay. So I hope, I mean, this is exactly what I wanted to cover. I wanted to clear the query around approved clients, which I've heard a lot of questions around that, over the past few months. And I wanted to create this video so that our partners or customers or potential customers, they understand what it means and the deployment is done right. Okay, it's cool. Thank you guys for watching this. I hope this was helpful, useful. And if you have any queries, just drop me a message on the comment section. You can also drop me a message on LinkedIn, and I'm going to also paste the document link of Rogue clients under the description. Hope this was helpful. Thank you so much, guys. You have a great day ahead. Thank you.